What's up, YouTube fam, and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Gabrielle, and we are back today to talk about my first iteration of my conscious spending plan, which is fixed expenses. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. If you have not already, go ahead and smash that like button for your girl and subscribe. If you haven't, you guys, I would love to have you in the family. So let's go ahead and get right into it. My first video, since being on my YouTube hiatus, I decided to switch up my style for the year of 2024, and I'm going to be creating a conscious spending plan. I watched the Netflix documentary with Ramit Sethi of I Will Teach You to Be Rich, and I fell in love with it. Just a little backstory. I fell in love with that method and just changing my psychology around money and all of those things, you guys. So this year I am trying to change how I navigate money, how I feel about money, and put my money to the things that I really want to spend my money on. The first step is to create my conscious spending plan. So I am taking you guys along with me on this road. So today we're going to talk about fixed expenses, because when you set up your conscious spending plan, there are 4 buckets that you set your money in. The first one is your fixed expenses, so we'll be talking about today. The second one is your investments, and we'll be talking about that on my next video. And then the third one is going to be your savings. And the fourth one is going to be your guilt-free, which happens to be my favorite one. And I'm sure that's everybody's favorites, but the guilt-free spending. So we're setting our money up in those 4 sections, and pretty much on like a set it and forget it, and not tracking every dime and just all the time that goes into it. You can be using that time to spend enjoying your life or filming a YouTube video. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Me and my husband, we are a family of 5, and came together and we decided to do this together. And so we're going to be talking about our fixed expenses today. I'm going to give you guys some real numbers, which I'm a little nervous about, but these are our true expenses. I have my iPad here. I'm going to be referring to that. So if you see me looking down, that's where I am, but I'm going to be popping up hopefully something so you guys can see the actual way that I created. Like I made a spreadsheet and all that, even though he says to live life outside the spreadsheet, but I made a spreadsheet and all of that to calculate and see all the percentages. So let's talk about fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are those expenses that you have every month that you have to pay, like pretty much no matter what. They are things that have to be paid. They're your rent, they're your mortgage, they're your utilities, things of those nature. So I'm going to go through with you guys all that we have on our list. We're also going to talk about my income and the percentage rates. He recommends that you have 50 to 60% of your income go towards your fixed expenses. So I'm going to show you guys if we are within that threshold and so forth. So let's go ahead and get into it. First thing I wanted to talk about was our income. Me and my husband both work. My husband's in the military, and I work for the Department of Defense as well as a civilian. So I work for like the federal government, I guess. Yes. So we both work full time, and this is our income. We're middle class income. So our income amount total comes to the amount of $11,244. That is with our investments, because I wanted to make sure you guys see our investment amount in that. I wanted to include that into our not take home, but our conscious spending plan, so that we can accurately account for how much we're spending on investments. So $11,244 is what we're working with on a monthly basis. That is not what we're actually taking home, because of the investments are included in that, which are taken out before we even see that. So $11,244, which is going to change, y'all, because we just got raises, and I'm filming this before like the raise has taken place, but I will adjust as the month goes by. And I'm thinking that I'm going to do me like a conscious spending plan each month and like update you guys, because it's going to change a little bit. And I'm not going to be as strict. This is my version of the conscious spending plan. So we'll see. So we're going to get into our actual expenses now. Fixed expenses, what we include as fixed expenses. So our first one is going to be our rent. I'm not going to put an amount for here, you guys, because I wanted to keep a little bit of privacy for myself. So I hope you guys don't mind that, but our rent is high. Just know that. But we are renting here in Germany. We live in Germany, if you did not know that. And we're a military family. So that's where we're going to be for the next few years. But we are renting here in Germany off base. So we do pay rent. So that is actually included. I'm just not sharing that full amount here. So rent is included. in our fixed expenses. We also have our utilities, of course. So for our utilities amount, you guys, we are paying about $600 a month in utilities. And this is an interesting tidbit that I could share with you guys. Here in Germany is a little bit different from the States. You prepay every month, like they give you a estimated amount that you're going to pay based on the members in your house. So for our electric, our gas, and our water, they estimate, and we pay that each month in euro, which is a whole nother thing, y'all, because we have to convert the euros, and euros are worth more than American dollars. So I'm like, what? So yes, but euros are worth more than American dollars, so we have to convert that. But the U.S., the military and stuff, they do a good job with making it adjacent. But ultimately, we pay around $600 a month. So next is going to be our phone bill. We had to, y'all, this is just more German stuff too that I can share with you guys. So according to moving here in Germany, you cannot use your American phones. Well, you can, but it's really expensive. So I'm not doing that. You have to pay like 2 rates, and I'm not about that life. So we had to get a new cell service, and it's pretty much T-Mobile, but they call it telecom, I think it's telecom. I don't know, but so we switched over, which is actually a lot cheaper than what we were paying in America. So for our phone lines, we actually have 4 because my two of my daughters have phone lines, and me and my husband will have a phone line. So that comes out to $120 a month. It's euros, but that's what it is in American dollars. So $120 a month is what we pay, and that is one of our fixed expenses. The next one is going to be childcare. Since I am working full time, my youngest, a baby girl, which I still call her a baby, and she's 4 now, which is crazy, but it doesn't even seem real. But she's 4 years old, and I have to pay for her to go to daycare. She will start preschool next year. Hallelujah, praise Jesus. But she will start preschool next year. So I hopefully we'll get a little bit of relief, maybe not as much, because we also will probably have to pay for like before or after care, because preschool is like, I think from 9 to 3, nobody works those hours. So yeah, anyways, but that is our childcare. That is one of our fixed expenses, and that is $845 a month. So yeah, I'm a little bit about that, but you have to pay for your child to get cared for. So $845 a month is what we're paying in childcare. Next is going to be internet. Don't even get me started with the internet over here, y'all. The internet is slow. Number 1, it's slow. Number 2, it took forever to start. Like, if all of us can't be on the internet and stuff at the same time, it's y'all, it's a lot. So internet in Germany is not fast, but I have to look at the bright side that we don't need to be on the internet all the time. But nonetheless, our internet is about $60 a month, which is super low. We got like some promotional rate where it was like $20 for the first 4 months, and then after that it's $60. We got the highest speed we could get, and it's still not fast. But that is one of the cons, I feel, in Germany. The internet is slow, and it took them about 2 or 3 weeks to come hook it up, because they were like, y'all are on our time. But anyways, nonetheless, that is one of our fixed expenses, is the internet. We didn't get cable. I think they're like, you automatically have cable here in Germany, something like that, but I can't understand the channels yet, which I'm thinking about getting German lessons, you guys. But anyways, nonetheless, the next one's gonna be life insurance. We're still paying for life insurance. It's definitely a need, and that is $150 a month. And we have policies back in the States, because we're still American citizens, but $150 a month for our life insurance. Next is car insurance. Car insurance is $225, which is an increase from what we used to pay in America. And I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because the cars are newer. Not sure. But that is $225 a month. And we got USAA as our car insurance provider, nonetheless. And you guys, so those are like the fixed expenses that I usually keep in my like regular budget. Is just, those are my fixed expenses. Everything else is variable. But with this new conscious spending plan, we don't separate it like that. Food, we know we have to eat. Gas, we know we have to have. So these next few are things that Ramit considers a fixed cost, because you have to eat every month anyways. So the next one is groceries, and we're going to be putting $1,200 a month towards groceries. I know that sounds insane, but we are a family of 5, and yeah, that may not even be enough, but that is what we're starting with. $1,200 a month for groceries, and that is strictly groceries, like no eating out, none of that stuff in there. That is just what we need to spend on food to eat every month from the grocery store, which is the commissary or the local groceries, the local food markets around here, which are absolutely great. I love the local food markets. They're small and just intimate and fresher foods, better foods. So we've been going to a lot of those around here. And one popular one you guys probably have heard of is Aldi. So Aldi is here. There's a couple others you probably don't know, Penny, Etika, unless you've been here. But those are we live in a perfect area where we're close to those, and I'm happy about that. So if you forget something, you have to go back out to the store. A little bit different than the American grocery stores, but I've gotten used to it now. I'm a pro, so I can know and go in there and figure out what's what because everything's in German. So groceries, $1,200. Next is going to be gas, and gas is going to be $400. Gas in Germany is super, super expensive. A lot of people don't drive. They take the public transportation or walk, if you live like in the, more city areas, but it's really expensive, the gas here. So on base, on the military base, we have like this prorated, some type of agreement we have with Germany where we get our gas for a little bit less. I don't know if they import it from, I don't know how that works, but we can get it for cheaper on base. So we normally get our gas on base, except for me, I'm terrible at it. It's because I don't go on the main base that much. I work on a different military base and they don't have like a gas station. So what happens is I'll end up just stopping and get $20 and then have my husband drive the car to the other car to work and get gas when there's time. And there's a whole process to that too. You have to show proof and all this stuff, y'all. It's a lot. So gas, $400 a month in gas, in which I don't think, I was looking at the spending for this month as it already is the end. I'm in January, whenever y'all seen this video. I don't think we're going to quite spend the $400, but that's what I'm setting in at to begin. All right. Next is my favorite, which is my car payment. And this is our new debt that I'm not super, super proud of, but we're getting done. And this is life. So our car payment, you guys, we're going to be putting this as a fixed expense. I wasn't going to put it as a fixed expense because it's sort of like a guilt-free, because it's not a must-have. But me and my husband agreed, and he's like, put it as a fixed expense. It's a fixed expense. You have to pay for your car. I'm like, okay. So it is a fixed expense, and I also am including our additional payment in that too. So the total might frighten you, but this is not how much our car payment is. This is with the extra additional that I plan to pay each month. So I just going ahead and including that so that I already know in my head that this is what we're paying, and it's not, I don't have to think about it anymore, that we're paying extra on it already. So the total amount we're going to be paid for our car payment is going to be $1,050 every month. Crazy to me, but yes, so we're paying a lot extra on there. So $1,050 for the car payment. Last but not least is our buffer. I am including a buffer amount there, which I don't think will meet the actual rules. I'm a rules person, y'all. The actual rules don't say, he says leave a buffer amount, but not like in a specific category. But every month I'm putting a buffer towards our fixed expenses, and that's going to be $200. So that is another line item under my fixed expenses, is going to be a buffer of $200. So all in all, you guys, our fixed expenses come out to $4,850 a month. That is coming out of our total income of $11,244. Once we add all of that up and do the formula that I need to do to find the percentage, we are spending 43% of our full income on our fixed expenses. So that's not bad at all, you guys. He recommends 50 to 60, but fortunately, we are only spending 43%. So that is our fixed expenses in a nutshell. I wanted to share this with you. I hope you guys got some value from this and just are understanding where I'm coming from on this new journey. My plan for our fixed expenses is to automate all of these. I'm going to be walking with you. You guys are going to walk with me on that because I have not yet automated them, but I'm going to show you guys how I do that so that, you know, if you want to try it, you can do it too. But I'm excited to share more with you guys. Our next video, we should be talking about our investments, and that should be a quicker video because it's not that much to it. But maybe I'll combine that with fixed expenses and saving and talk to you guys about those too. But these are our fixed expenses. Next week's is probably going to be investments and savings, and then we'll get into our guilt-free spending, and then I can show you guys some of the results and things from our conscious spending plan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have thought about doing a conscious spending plan instead of a budget, and also let me know how are your fixed expenses feeling? Are they feeling bad? Are they feeling good? Are you feeling tight? I feel like I got a new chance since I've been here in Germany to like just redo a lot of things and make it more comfortable for me. So I'm feeling good about where we are in our fixed expenses right now. I am a little nervous about our groceries because I think we may go over that. But other than that, I am good to go. I will see you guys in my next video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video and hit that subscribe button if you haven't as well. And share this with someone who might need to see it. So I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.